Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact. Guys, when you look at Lou Dort now, it is hard to comprehend. This guy went undrafted back in 2019. What he's done in such a short space of time, pretty impressive.
That free throw misses. Dort proves there's no one way for an NBA journey to go, Doris.
There's no question about that, BA, because, listen, we associate success with the young guys with being a high draft pick. Fact of the matter is there has been plenty of second-rounders and even undrafted guys who've had big-time NBA careers. And I love the fact that Dort never gave up, and it's paid off big time for this young man.
And the second free throw is good.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And so he hits both.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now here's Dort. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. And Turner with the block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Here's Nembhard. Dort defending. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Dort up top. The Thunder with another miss. The Pacers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Turner inside. He's against Hartenstein. And then Turner with the dunk.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Dort for 3. Drops in the 3. It's all knotted up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Turner with it. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And so Turner nails them both. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton running the floor to get that break.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Hartenstein. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shot by Dort, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Now here's Siakam. He's guarded closely. Turner attacking. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Six to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Well, the Pacers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Halliburton. Six on the shot clock. Here's Matherin. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Holmgren, defended by Halliburton. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Caruso. And it's rejected. Pass to Dort. Now Williams. Shoots over Nesmith. They get it again. Here's Holmgren. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It's deflected. Now here's Halliburton.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Halliburton outside. Here's Matherin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4 on the clock. Here's Turner. Indiana again missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And yep, it's good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Siakam. Over Dort. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Here's Holmgren. Caruso outside. Now Dort. He's covered by Siakam. Williams with it. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Halliburton. So it's the Pacers now. 4-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. He goes up. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here we go, one-on-one. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession, and he gets it back. And another shot, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Dort. To the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise. Two shots. Max on the first.
The first free throw is good. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
And you know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's Caruso, and the layup falls. Caruso's got 7 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Toppin outside. To the inside. He's guarded by Caruso. Good work defensively by Caruso. Thunder with a lead. Wiggins passes to Caruso. Outside, Williams. Dort outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Dort.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster, one of the youngest teams in the league.
And Dort hits them both. Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 6 points.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Pass to Dort. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right wing. McConnell right side. Siakam in the post. That one's good for 2. 10 points for him.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Now here's Dort. 6 points for him. Out to the wing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Indiana.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Pass to Dort. Caruso outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Dort against Siakam. Oh, nice step back to create some space. Dort's got 8 points.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
Here's Toppin. McConnell outside. Tries again. The rebound by Wiggins.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The shot won't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder leading by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. The shot. That one no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Joe. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Joe. Shoots. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Nembhard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Indiana trailing here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's Nesmith with a 3. Turner passes to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. Now Siakam. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Nesmith. From downtown. No luck on that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Joe. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Here's Hartenstein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Here's Nembhard from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. From 10 feet away. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Holmgren's got 8.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Nesmith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Good on the bucket.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the trifecta. He's got 7.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Wiggins. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
The free throw drops for Wiggins.
When you think of the young Aaron Wiggins, here's a guy that can score in a variety of ways, guys. He can go off the bounce. He can spot up. He's a very opportunistic player.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 16. And then Siakam with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Holmgren. Give him 8 points now. Here's Joe. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Nesmith. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And they recover it. Pass to Joe. Here's Wiggins. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Well, you talk about the ways Wiggins can get the ball in the bucket. Doris, he's got defensive prowess, too.
BA, he fits the classic 3-and-D mold that is absolutely integral to many teams' success. He may not be a classic lockdown defender, but he can guard multiple positions, and that's hugely valuable.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team. Siakam
hits them both. The Thunder have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Dort outside. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Halliburton outside. To the middle. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Williams. Caruso with it. Back to Williams. Five to shoot. The 3 ball. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for McConnell. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Thunder with a lead. Here's Dort. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
That's good from Dort. Now here's McConnell. Takes it inside. That shot, no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Stripped away. Here's Nembhard. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
The Pacers making a switch here.
One shot. One shot.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, BA, he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Matherin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Thunder shooting 47% so far in the second. The drive by Dort. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Pass to Dort. 4 on the clock. Over Toppin. The shot by Dort, no good. Indiana has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Indiana calls timeout.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Toppin. Dort defending. McConnell outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 17.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
Dort's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's McConnell. Up top, Turner. He's guarded by Caruso. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive board. Down low. From deep. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's an 8-footer, and the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 10. Looking to get back on track. Goes back up. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Matherin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Kept alive. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
McConnell outside. Takes the 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
The main story here, their offensive rebounding. They've worked so hard for extra possessions, superior effort, and that's given them the upper hand. It's paid off on the scoreboard.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. He goes up again. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 10 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Halliburton. To the inside, Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Halliburton. And he makes it. 12 points for him.
Opportunistic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Turner with it. He's against Hartenstein. Here's Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dort. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It's interesting when you watch Lou Dort get a couple of shots to fall early, the level of aggression starts to rise.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let up.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Let's go with a 3. Second shot opportunity. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Second free throw, no good. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Williams. Dort's got 17.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Back to Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Deflected. Now here's Williams, tightly guarded. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander? What a dunk.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Dort. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. From deep three-point range. Knocks it loose.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Dort. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he gets them both. And the Pacers call time here.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. That shot off. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Joe. Up and in on the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Pass to Neesmith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And here is Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Over Wiggins. Tipped. Here's Joe. Right side, Williams. The shot by Dort, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Nembhard, hounded by Wiggins. Siakam. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Joe. Shoots over Halliburton. Joe misses. The Pacers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Halliburton's got 7.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Williams finds Wiggins. Here's Hartenstein. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
What's up? Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
The Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
One shot.
The Pacers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Halliburton against Caruso. Halliburton misses. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins against Halliburton. Caruso with it. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Halliburton. Oklahoma City gets it back.
And his teammates appreciate the
Timeout,
energy.
timeout.
Nice job to keep the possession going. And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Hardenstein's gone 6 of 7, making it look easy here. Here's Nembhard. The Thunder with the rebound. Hardenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Caruso penetrating. That one drops for him. Caruso's got 9.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Turner against Wiggins. A shot to stop the run. They get the rebound. And the basket by Halliburton. 9 points in the game.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Nembhard. Knocked away. Halliburton outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Pulls it in from the elbow. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Soft touch off the glass. Nesmith's got his second basket. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Caruso outside. Turner against Dort. Over Turner. And that one hits the back iron. The Pacers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
And that one falls for Turner.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Thunder shooting a solid 47%. Steps back and fires, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Ooh, poked away.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The shot no good. Indiana on offense. Now McConnell. Throws it up high. And a big-time jam right there.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Pass to Dort. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. They get it back. Here's Hartenstein. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Toppin outside. 1:16 left to play in the third quarter here. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Now here's Dort. He's got 19. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Caruso with the bucket.
Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McConnell outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 34 seconds left in the third. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter. Indiana shooting 41% since halftime. McConnell passes to Turner. 20 seconds left in the third. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Kenrich Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on T.J. McConnell.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. Tries a 10-footer, and Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. McConnell against Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Joe. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Matherin. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Joe. Toppin against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Matherin with a rebound. So it's the Pacers now. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. No good, a bit long that time. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Matherin. And here's Toppin. Williams defending. Knocked loose. McConnell outside. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
To the wing on the left, Joe. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's McConnell. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he converts the layup.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Toppin outside. 4 on the clock. Looking to end this cold spell. Doesn't go that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Wiggins, he's checked in for Caruso. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Jackson comes in for McConnell. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Jackson outside. Pass to Matherin. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now here's Walker. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside. Excellent D there from Bryant. And for Indiana, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. To the paint. And the jam by Walker.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
2.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Thunder have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. 20 feet out. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Wallace, defended by Jackson. Pass to Williams. Wiggins right side. And here is Williams. And a missed layup. Here's Matherin. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins with it. Wallace's shot is good.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Jackson, the pass to Walker. Pass to Matherin. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Wallace, defended by Jackson. Wallace's shot is good.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jackson outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Wiggins left side. Right side, Williams. Wiggins finds Williams. Count it. And here's Jackson. Pass to Matherin. Mitchell grabs the miss. And Oklahoma City shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Now here's Wiggins. Tight defense on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Wallace. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Matherin. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Wallace. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The Pacers have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen away. And the Thunder shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Outside, Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Bryant. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. The Thunder shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Wallace. Williams passes to Mitchell. And here is Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Now Jackson. Pass to Matherin. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Here's Wallace. Inside. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are 2 very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Siakam. He's out there with Nesmith. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Tipped away. Dort against Halliburton. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
It's tipped. Pass to Holmgren. Over Siakam. Holmgren can't hit. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here is Halliburton. That's tipped. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
All free throws good from Dort.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
Siakam, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. Halliburton with the steal. Down low, Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And here is Williams. Driving in. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Holmgren.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Neesmith. Again, Indiana.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They trail by one.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Dort. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam outside. Got a hand on it. Holmgren with it. Lays it up off the glass. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Turner. There's the pass to Neesmith. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall, and with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Halliburton outside. Back to Turner. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Right side, Williams. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Neesmith. Over Williams. And Holmgren pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Up top, Dort. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Taken away by Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
He misses the free throw.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And the second free throw, good. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's deflected. Outside Williams to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And Williams drops them both.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Passes to Mathurin. Here's Shepard. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. On defense, Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Toppin finds Turner, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season, bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Now, here's Caruso. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Pacers trail by 11. McConnell kicks to Turner. The pass to McConnell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Holmgren. He has 6. Pass to Joe. Over McConnell. Jump shot is good that time. And the Thunder lead by 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Mathurin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to McConnell. Passes it to Shepard. 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. No good again that time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Wiggins. Pacers with the rebound. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's Joe, just 5 to shoot. Hartenstein passes to Wiggins. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers.
Timeout, timeout.
They trail by 16. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Pacers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Holmgren's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Mathurin, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Joe. The pass to Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Over McConnell. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Dort, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's Toppin. Passes it to Mathurin for the 3. Turner finds McConnell. And they recover it. Pass to Mathurin. Clock at 6. They shoot again. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. They lead by 17. And it's sent back by Turner. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mathurin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here's Joe, and the pass to Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
The Thunder have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
2.
Free throw good, Dort. And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trailed by 18. 11 feet away. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Joe. One second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder lead by 18. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Thunder leading by 18. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now, here's Siakam. And that one hits back iron. Outside Williams. No good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton. It's good.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
One shot.
The free throw off from Halliburton. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Turner. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Over Turner. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Neesmith. Fires for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And finished off by Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Turner against Gilgeous-Alexander. Turner with the steal. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
He hits the second from the line. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Pass to Holmgren. Williams looking over the floor. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And here is Neesmith. Indiana again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 15-point game. Shot from 12. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Stripped away. And now here comes Williams leading the break over Neesmith. Misses off the right iron. Pacers trailed by 18. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Siakam. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Siakam hits them both. Dort with the ball. He kicks to Holmgren. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Siakam. 12 points for him. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And the Pacers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Shot clock at 6. Turner inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. The Thunder leading by 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Siakam passes to Neesmith. Siakam against Gilgeous-Alexander. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Inside, got a piece of it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 19. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Two.
And that one falls for Williams. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Nembhard. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Toppin. Now, here's McConnell. Back to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Wiggins kicks to Williams. The pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Good, nice job down low. Siakam's got 10 points in the quarter.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now here's Williams. He's got 11. Now here's Wiggins. $11 feet away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pacers trail by 21. Bounce pass from McConnell. Siakam. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now, here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And stolen by Siakam. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Indiana with it. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Passes to Joe. Williams against McConnell. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down. You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Here's Caruso. The Pacers making the shot. Takes it inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here is Neesmith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Indiana, they have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Neesmith. He's perfect from the line this time. The Thunder leading by 22. Now Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Mathurin. At the top of the key, Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Count it. Holmgren's got 22 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Now McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Williams. And Indiana making a change here. Both good from the line that time. 8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Siakam. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Oklahoma City out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance thus far.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Turner. Here's Nembhard. Six to shoot. Tries it from 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Dort. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Holmgren. A floater. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Yep, that one goes in there. Hartenstein's got 6.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And there's the pass to Neesmith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now, here's Dort. He's guarded closely. Bucket is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Nembhard. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Thunder making the shot. Shot from free throw range. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Outside Williams. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release. Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Williams inside the line. And they get it back.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
For Indiana, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Halliburton. Defense right on him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam left side. Shoots over Holmgren. It's deflected. Pass to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. To halt the run, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now, here's Holmgren. Toppin covering. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. And the pass to Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Nembhard's got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Here's Turner. Got a hand on it. Now here's Williams. He's got 17. Here's Hartenstein, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Halliburton outside. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Halliburton missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Williams kicks to Dort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. So both teams changing it up here. No luck that time either. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Dort following the score by Indiana. Over Toppin. Hartenstein passes to Joe. 4 seconds left. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. And the Pacers shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Here's Neesmith.
You gotta be kidding.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Two.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Wiggins up top. Pass to Caruso. No good there, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Now here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. Now the Pacers with it. And here's McConnell. Now the pass to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
One shot.
McConnell, no good on the free throw. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Hartenstein tips it back in. Hartenstein's got 14.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And it's off the back rim. No good. The Thunder shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside, Dort. Over Neesmith. Dort misses. And for the Pacers, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Toppin. .158 left in the third quarter. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caruso, the pass to Dort. And he gets the bucket. Dort's got 4 points this quarter.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And Indiana shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. The shot, no good. Oklahoma City shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Joe. 7 points in the game. Outside, Dort. Hits the jump hook. Dort's got 10.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
McConnell scanning the floor. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Wiggins outside. From the baseline. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Pacers making a switch here. He's off on the second. Dort, and no good that time. Good D by Siakam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Here's Dort, and he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
Siakam outside. To end the cold streak. Nice defense from Dort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the one spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Wiggins kicks to Williams. Passes it to Caruso. Pass to Joe. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Shepard, covered by Wiggins. Here's Shepard. That one doesn't drop. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. Here's Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. McConnell with it. And there's the foul. It will go on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's Joe. He's covered by McConnell. Joe can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Joe passes to Wiggins. Here's Joe. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Joe. Stolen by Walker. Here's Mathurin, covered by Wiggins. The shot. Mathurin, good. Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams in the post, guarded by Walker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.